From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. The 0-1.
Ball.
Ripped to short. Jimenez throw to first. And an easy out to start the game. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Just getting started here in Toronto. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that. Wow,
Nope,
that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside edge. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Let's go, Mad Max. Runner,
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
That's outside. Ball 1. Garcia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1. Fought off foul. And a curve is down and in. Up the middle. Whips it to first. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, catcher Ali Sanchez.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Mad Max.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Come on, Mad Max.
Man at second. Scherzer gets the punch out, and the inning is over. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Ground ball to the right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
You can do it, Blue Jays.
That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that is foul. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Way inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and it stays fair. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one missed. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three, 2. Out towards right center field. Grisham on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Back now in Toronto. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
Ball 1.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And he takes called strike 3 and a great changeup from Scherzer. And that's the first out. High fly ball out to center field. Bateman under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, shortstop Jose Caballero.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. High fly ball, right field. Springer settles underneath it. And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Ball, that pitch is up. Ball 2.
Two-0. Swing and a foul straight back. next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for the
David
Yankees,
Bednar,
number
ready or not,
53,
in the
David
game now
Bednar.
after the injury.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ball.
The 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Second inning here, no score. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Ball,
Just
that's off the plate.
missed. And there's
That's
a
it.
ball.
Ball 2.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. It's a leadoff
ball
walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Batting ninth, right fielder Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
No, that's down.
The 2-1. In the air, right field. Springer has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, second
And
baseman,
here's a look at
Jazz
how he's
Chisholm
using his pitches in
Jr.
this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Outside, that's a ball.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Yankees looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Three-two now. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rosario, the runner at third. Chisholm on second. Garcia at first. One gone.
Ball. Inside.
Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. The feed for one. And that's all they'll get.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that's the third out. One run in the inning, but they leave two. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Brett Bateman. Outside.
That's ball 2.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses.
Outside, ball
So a
4.
leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now a quick throw to first. Bateman back in on a dive. Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm on to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. Outside with a breaking ball. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. And a count 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, on to the fourth, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Caballero in the box now. Takes strike one. Fouled off left side. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next, for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Goldie measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And that is out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he'll shoot. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Bradley Hanner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Hedrick warming up as well. And the 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Foul ball there. Two one now. Jackknifes out of the way.
Now pitching for the
Bradley
Yankees,
Hanner
number
is forced to the
59.
mound after the injury. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Up the middle, there's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Mason
the Blue Jays,
Fluharty will take
number
over here.
68,
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty
second
electric.
baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Ball
Yep,
one,
that
no
ball went out.
strikes.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for the
Really
Yankees,
good swing
first
right there. He got a
baseman,
pitch that he
Luis
knew he
Garcia.
could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ball one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground. And that one handled to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that one pulled foul. One away with a runner at third.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the air, left field. Sanchez settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Bateman on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And that'll do it. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. 2 away now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Bradley Hanner will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Pitching for the
Now on the
Yankees,
bump, Brent
number
Hedrick.
47.
He's certainly been one of their better
Hedrick.
relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And next for Toronto, Brett Bateman. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's
Ball
way
one.
high. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. The Jays trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Step off throw to first. Bateman dives back in safely. Popped up left side. McMahon under it. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still down 3-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And here is
Leading
Trent
off for the
Grisham.
Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
You can do it, Blue Jays!
Hey!
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
That's
Nope,
a little
that's a
bit
ball.
low. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
2 down, bases empty. And now Jose Caballero.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, that's it.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Just
that's too high.
missed. That's a walk.
No, that's a ball.
Went with the
Take the
cutter
base.
again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Tap foul at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz also getting ready. The 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge. That one outside. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Aye.
The Yanks leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill
Yankees,
taking
number
over on the mound.
41.
Should be a good
Hill.
first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Two out, space is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
That one the other way. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good.
Come on, Ernie.
Lined into left center, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 62.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here is
Leading off
Goldschmidt.
for the Yankees, right fielder Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey!
Give it to him, Toronto. Show how it plays.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Luis
So
Garcia.
now with one away and a man at second. And now it's Luis Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fastball is outside. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped but foul. And a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Now one miss. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him swinging. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Jays, George Springer. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Hey.
Come on, George.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Springer wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. There's the strike. Springer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And that misses. And now 3-1. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for
Just
the
a
Blue
simple
Jays,
ground ball the other way. They
shortstop,
had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Springer on the run. Swinging a foul straight back. Springer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
One out man at first. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's out.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Springer on the run. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. Ready to begin the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ali Sanchez. Fastball for a strike.
All one.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Just missed.
Ball two.
And that's
Oh, that's
outside.
outside.
And now 3-0. That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. He hammers one out to right. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. And now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Nope. That's inside.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Digging in,
Leading
Nathan
off
Lucas.
for Toronto, designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball, that's just out. That's ball 2.
Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Back now in Toronto. In now is the Yankees DH, Ahmed Rosario. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Louis Varland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one lifted to left. Sanchez should have this one. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground, right side, Clement throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the order. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit to third. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're in front 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Fought off foul. Big swing and a miss. That one off the mark. Ball one. Popped up. Garcia takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Come on, Alejandro. Ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 3. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Let's go, George.
And a strike.
Ball one.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Shortstop Andres Jimenez.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.